It's Tuesday, which means there's a full slate of games, 15 in total, including an afternoon game. Keep it here throughout for all the latest news, scores, and notes. Tuesday's scores: Padres 4, Rockies 0, Bucks 4, White Sox at Pirates, 7:05 p.m. Eastern Time. GameTracker: Yankees at Nationals, 7:05 p.m. Eastern Time. GameTracker: Phillies at Orioles, 7:05 p.m. Eastern Time. GameTracker: Indians at Tigers, 7:10 p.m. GameTracker: Blue Jays at Mets, 7:10 p.m. GameTracker: Athletics at Red Sox, 7:10 p.m. Eastern Time. GameTracker: Dodgers at Marlins, 7:10 p.m. Eastern Time. GameTracker: Cubs at Braves, 7:35 p.m. Eastern Time. GameTracker: Cardinals at Twins, 8:10 p.m. GameTracker: Rays at Royals, 8:15 p.m. GameTracker: Brewers at Diamondbacks, 9:40 p.m. Eastern Time. GameTracker: Astros at Angels, 10:07 p.m. Eastern Time. GameTracker: Rangers at Mariners, 10:10 p.m. Eastern Time. GameTracker: Reds at Giants, 10:15 p.m. GameTracker: Lyles almost perfect against Rockies. Padres right-hander Jordan Lyles was moved from the bullpen to the rotation mere days ago, and in his first start of the season, he pitched quite well against the Cardinals. On Tuesday against his former team the Rockies, they released him in August of last year. He was even better. The 27-year-old Lyles also flirted with history. He was within 5 outs of twirling the first perfect game, no-hitter in Padres franchise history, but Trevor Story ended his bid with a line drive single in the 8th. Here's a look. There's a deserved standing O. Lyles walked the next batter, and then his day was done. The Padre bullpen closed it out. With Tuesday's effort, Lyles lowered his 2018 ERA to 2.53. In 2 starts, he's allowed 1 earned run in 12 and a third innings while striking out 16 and walking 2. Nationals' 5th win in a row. For as poorly as the national season started, things are looking up. Washington enters play on Tuesday having won 4 consecutive, giving them the longest winning streak in the majors. Extending that streak won't be easy. The Nationals begin a 2-game series against the Yankees on Tuesday in a potential World Series preview that will see them face Masahiro Tanaka and CC Sabathia. Washington will counter with Gio Gonzalez and Max Scherzer. The Nationals have closed the gap in the National League East to just 2 games, and would be closer if the Braves hadn't strung together 3 wins in a row of their own. With Atlanta again playing the Cubs, it's possible the Nationals could inch within a game by night's end. Banda debuts for Rays. During the offseason, the Rays acquired left-handed pitcher Anthony Banda in a 3-team deal that cost them Steven Souza Jr. and added them a few other prospects. On Tuesday, Banda will make his team debut, getting the nod against the Royals. Banda has been viewed as a near-ready no. 4-starter type since that trade happened. He employs a 3-pitch mix, a 94 mph fastball, a slurve, and a changeup. He needs to work on his command and the consistency of his secondary offerings in order to reach a higher ceiling. Banda, now in his age 24 season, made 8 appearances for the D-backs last season. In those, he allowed 26 hits and 17 runs in 25 2/3 innings. Lopez looks to Hector. Pirates against White Sox haven't had many bright spots in their rotation this year. The closest they get is, well, Reynaldo Lopez. Lopez enters his 8th start, on Tuesday against the Pirates, with a 2.44 ERA in 44 innings. Of course, it hasn't been all smooth sailing for him. His 1.63 strikeout-to-walk ratio is a little lean, and his shiny ERA is a product of a low hit rate, 6.3 per 9. For reference, he's giving up more walks and roughly as many home runs as he did last season, when he posted a 4.72 ERA. Still, Lopez is 24 and has good stuff. When all pistons are firing, as they were last time out, also against the Pirates, when he struck out 6 and held the Pirates to 3 hits and 2 runs in 7 1/3 innings, he looks the part of at least a mid-rotation starter. Can Greinke stop Skid? Remember when the Diamondbacks were the toast of the National League? Their division lead is down to 1.5 games following a 6-game losing streak that may leave them without center fielder A.J. Pollock, who injured his hand on Monday night. Arizona will turn to Zack Greinke on Tuesday in an effort to break the slump. Greinke is having a better season than his 3.70 suggests. His current 8.83 strikeout-to-walk ratio would represent the highest of his career by a good margin, and he's permitted most of the damage against him in a handful of starts. To wit, 14 of his 20 runs against have came in 3 of his 8 outings. In the other 5, he's held opponents to 1 or 2 runs at most. It's unclear which Greinke the D-backs will get Tuesday. They have ample reason to hope it's the good one, and if it is, they should be able to edge the Brewers and snap out of their funk. Cano suspended. Mariners second baseman Robinson Cano was suspended on Tuesday for failing a performance-enhancing drug test. You can read more about the suspension and drug here. Quick Hits Live Team Updates, a Twitter list by Dane Perry.